Akademiks just got caught lying by Little Baby's affiliate. He had just said that Akademiks is just lying about the whole entire situation. The altercation was not plotted against him by Little Baby. Akademiks had tried to put this on Ty Lil, saying that he got Little Baby's friend to backdoor him, which was completely false. That narrative doesn't even make sense. How would and why would we believe that Ty Lil would work with Little Baby's friend to get this to happen? A whole bunch of speculation, a whole bunch of paranoia, and Lil Baby's affiliate has came out and said that this is not true. He came out and did a video where he just said that Akademiks and his issues rely on a personal status and that he got back at him because of what he said about him. It had nothing to do with Little Baby. So we're going to play the clip right now and see, because Akademiks at this point had basically blamed everybody else and refused to take accountability of the situation. Ty Lil was somebody that he tried to blame first, and then he tried to say other things about Ty Lil, trying to shift the attention, not even wanting to say K Rich's name, the person who's responsible for everything, not even Little Baby. But getting back to it, he says that Lil Baby told him not to do anything.
That's too, bro. I didn't get you either. I know you think you so untouchable, nigga. You was touchable, brother. Stop it. And then you want to keep bringing Wham to this shit. Wham got nothing to do with nothing. Nigga, you didn't send me, nigga. I went by myself, nigga, outside by myself.
He said he went outside by himself, had nothing to do with it. And I don't think that he's lying when he says this, because Akademiks was already saying things about him. It's no wonder that he's going to press Akademiks about the situation in the first place. K Rich is not some guy that decided to do this off the strength of somebody else's will, off the strength of somebody else's payment. He decided to do this because Akademiks was saying things about him on the internet. And he gets this type of paranoia that's crazy to me. He gets this type of paranoia where he starts thinking about Ty Lil and thinking that he was the one that started something against him. But let's just keep it real. You've been talking about a lot of people for a long time now. Ty Lil and y'all's issues revolve around 2019. The first time he ever met you, he walked right up to you, shook your hand, and took your phone number. But everybody's confrontation with you is not going to be the same. Everybody is not going to be reasonable. K Rich's reaction to you is different than Ty Lil's, but you talked about them the same on the internet. You probably did something to them or slighted them, and this is the confrontation that you have to face when you're out in public. But because you're paranoid and you don't believe anything, or you don't believe anybody, you refuse to believe that these guys were just approaching you at their own personal time for their own personal issue that they have with you. That is it. It's not somebody is paying money and doing all this stuff, but you expose your hand, because then you just admitted a payola with Little Baby. You just admitted to accepting money by them and the record companies. The thing that people have been accusing you for a long time now with this whole Drake and Kendrick back and forth. People try to belittle that part. That part is very important, but it's way more important because you exposed it to yourself, because you're so paranoid to go out here and face the people that you talked about. That's the crazy part about everything, right? I mean, realistically, let's just talk about it real quick, because when Ty Lil talked about the situation, he said that you skirted off. He said you skirted off. You ran away. You didn't stay there and try to do something. And you were comfortable being there. You had your guard down. You felt untouchable.
That's Wolf. One nigga. Talk about one nigga? Nah, that nigga put his hands on you. You supposed to hop off the knee, grab your nuts, and stand on business. I want to say that it was.
You see, it was just one person. Now, if somebody were to concoct a plan to get you out and do all these things and try to like swarm the car, and there was more than one people, I could see that. Yeah, that's believable if they paid somebody to do that. But nobody paid anybody to do that. These are the confrontations that you have to face because of the things that you said online. And everybody's reaction is going to be different. Not everybody is going to have the same energy. The fact that you knew that Ty Lil approached you that same day also, when you got paranoid to think that he was working with them, shows you that you couldn't even imagine how many confrontations that you have to face and how many of them are their own separate entities.
10 niggas surrounded the car, pointing fingers in your face. Niggas dragged you out the beat, niggas punching on you. One nigga walked up to your car, Akademiks. One nigga swung at you, Akademiks.
So we're not going to sit here and try to act like Akademiks was set up by Little Baby. I wouldn't doubt. And again, it's the same thing with the Dave Free situation. Dave Free had came out and said, or he didn't come out and say, but Akademiks have followed up by saying that he approached him. He confronted him over there, and he told him, why are you saying this and why are you saying that, with Anthony Saleh. That was one situation, but it didn't get physical. It didn't go there. With Ty Lil, same thing. Yeah, we had our little situation, but we didn't go there. We exchanged numbers. It's the same thing now. It's the same thing now. The difference is that K Rich didn't have the patience with you and decided to do what he did. but you were so friendly and so naive because you always felt untouchable that this is the reason why it happened in the first place. You were out here in a vehicle, because remember, it happened in a vehicle. They got the better of you. But you shouldn't be blaming Ty Lil. You shouldn't be trying to shift the blame. Just take accountability. You got caught lacking. The guy got one on you. That was it. You can't control the narrative and try to blame little baby, try to blame Ty Lil for something somebody else did that you don't even want to bring up. It's K Rich. K Rich, K Rich, K Rich. It's K Rich. K Rich did it. Not little baby, not Ty Lil. This wasn't a setup between the Clover guys and 4PF and the streamer world and the rapper world got together to take down, this guy that's been talking about all of it. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. It's not that deep. It's not Thanos, bro. Like, it's not like you're not like Thanos. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, this is crazy. And I'm just saying it just to be honest. Like, the paranoia is crazy. I could smell it from the screen, bro. But that's all I'm saying, bro. Big shout out to K Rich, bro. Big shout out to everybody rocking with the channel, supporting the channel. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure you join the Patreon to check out the live stream. I'm going to do a live stream right now after watching this video. I should be on live stream with Jalopy. Big shout outs to everybody in here, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.